Did you know that, when World War II ended, no one could prove what happened to Hitler's body? The war in Europe was almost over. It was April 30th, 1945, and the Red Army had surrounded Berlin. Deep inside a fortified bunker beneath the Reich Chancellery, Adolf Hitler knew the end had come. He refused to be captured. That afternoon, he and Eva Braun, his longtime companion and newlywed of one day, retreated to his private chambers. They took their own lives. But here's where the story gets murky. Hitler's loyal aides, following his instructions, wrapped the bodies in blankets, carried them up to the Chancellery garden, and set them on fire. The Soviet bombardment was still shaking the city. Shells exploded in the distance as flames consumed the dictator's remains. Or so they said. When Soviet troops finally captured the bunker, they found charred bones and scattered dental remains, nothing more. The bodies were so badly burned that only fragments could be identified. But the Soviets were secretive. For decades, they withheld their findings, leading to a storm of speculation. Some believed Hitler had escaped to Argentina, others to a secret Arctic base. Books were written, myths grew, but the truth, it stayed bare. In 1946, Soviet agents quietly exhumed what was left of the body. They moved them from grave to grave, trying to keep their location hidden. The remains were buried in East Germany, under a Soviet military base. Then, in 1970, under direct orders from the KGB, they were cremated again, and the ashes were dumped into the Elbe River. All that remained were fragments of skull and jawbone, locked away in Soviet archives. It wasn't until 1995, after the fall of the USSR, that the truth slowly emerged. A piece of Hitler's jaw, kept by the Russians, matched dental records. It was real. There was no escape, no Antarctic base, just a bunker, a bottle of cyanide, a pistol, and a fire in a war-torn garden. The man who started the deadliest conflict in human history vanished into ash and rumor. And maybe that's the strangest ending of all.